sure everything is up and working. Okay, good. I got the live stream the way I want it. Thank God. Um, Real quickly, I won't go through this whole Tory Lanez thing. And shout out to Messing with Sean for this live stream she did. And first and foremost, I like to give credit to where credit is due. And to keep it a buck, Messing with Sean did her thing on this one. And with that being said, let's get into it, shall we?
She said it was glass. Maybe it was glass on the floor from whatever happened at the car. That's a possibility too. Like, I don't
Make
know.
sure
If
y'all
anybody's
can hear
ever been
this.
SHOT, don't tell us. I'm just
Hey,
asking.
Almond
Do you think you would
Eyes.
know the difference between whether you were SHOT or whether you got cut by glass? Do you think there's a difference? That's all I'm trying to hear. That's all I'm trying to understand. What y'all think? Y'all let me know.
Now, I do got to pause this for a
Um,
second.
the info.
Now, they did say that there was glass in her foot, which is true. However, they also took bullet fragments out of Megan's foot as well. But here's the thing: some of y'all believe that Megan was never shot. Period. Even though medical evidence proves that she was hit in the foot with fragments from a bullet. Whether y'all like it or not, that constitutes to her being shot. I know y'all may not like it. Certain content creators do not like that narrative. But DNA evidence and medical evidence and DNA evidence is what matters here. They don't care if you like it. It is what it is. Let's continue.
Comes on the heels of Tory's lawyers claiming during a press conference earlier this month that Kelsey Harris's bodyguard has recently revealed Harris admitted to doing the situation to Megan. However, that information is not mentioned on the website. Um, I've been SHOT at Messy, but no. Okay, I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. Megan was SHOT following a dispute in LA with her former best friend Kelsey Harris and Tory Lanez on July 12, 2020. Tory was arrested for the SHOT and convicted in December 2022. Yeah, took 2 years. XXL reached out to Meg. She ain't got nothing to say. The push for
Of
Tory
course,
Lanez.
Megan ain't got
Yo,
nothing to
show
say.
me the video of. They got video of when he was STABBED. Uh, that looks crazy. They was trying to take him on up out of here. I don't care what nobody say. They was trying to take his ass on up out of here, okay? But on the press conference earlier this month, Tory being STABBED in prison on May 12th, the rapper's attorneys have been making a major push to get him freed from his 10-year sentence for SHOT Megan. Child, just call up Trump. Child, just call up
Hell,
Trump.
might as well. He
Be
pawning every
like,
damn body.
who did you just get on up out of jail? Child, who was it? Some rapper, child. The Grizzlies and somebody else, some other black nigga. Two black people. Racist. That's all I know of. If there's anyone else, let me know. Oh yeah, Larry Hoover. Shout out to Moko. Yes, Larry Hoover. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Blah blah. On May 14th, a petition on change.org was launched urging California Governor Gavin Newsom to free Tory. Child ain't gonna do that shit. Several rappers shared the link to the petition, which has received over 300,000 signatures, including Drake, Gay, Trippie Redd, and more. Child, why do we care?
And Trippie
Child,
Redd's a
why do we
damn
care?
idiot.
You could do a change. Remember they was trying to do a change.org, if y'all do recall, to get rid of Kevin Samuels. Y'all remember that? What is a change.org gonna do? I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something. Y'all let me know. I'm not sure. But y'all, what in the F? Shout out to Trent. I appreciate you, boo. Very good, generous of you. Thank you for being back. He said, get it, girl, 2 times a day. Yes. I appreciate you as always. Shout out to my MSGs. I see y'all. I appreciate you. Um, Let me see. Megan has since spoken out about the new evidence Tory's team claims to have and reaffirmed that she was SHOT by Tory. In an exclusive interview with XXL, Megan's attorney, Mary.
Let me pause this. For Megan to say that, knowing that Tory's DNA was never on the gun, even I gotta say this: Megan and Kelsey should both go to jail. There, I said it. Cause as we all know, the DNA on the weapon was not male; it was female. And if you look at the fact that the DNA was female, and Kelsey Harris has full immunity, what does that tell y'all? It tells me that Kelsey most likely was the one with the weapon and was the one firing the weapon. Does it not tell y'all that? I don't know. Let me know. Let's continue.
Also shot down new theories about Tory's innocence. Who would we expect? No, who would we expect? Meek Mill, where you come from? Where is he been? He's been quiet. Oh, Stephen X. Rest in peace, Stephen X. Alright, I don't know what all this is. So we're going to the website channel. 36 hours later. That's what this website is called. I mean, I don't know what that means. Maybe all this information happened 36 hours after the SHOOTing or something. I don't know. Big Boy said at this point, free R. Kelly. You never know. You just never know what move Donald Trump will be in, okay? All right, y'all. The truth uncovered, suppressed evidence proves Tory Lanez is innocent. Child, at least whoever took the sketches of these pictures is doing a lot better than what they're doing over there with what is his name? Diddy. I can't. I'm old now. I'm old. Truth becomes clear when the facts come to light. Key inconsistencies, unreliable testimony, and missing evidence prove Daystar. Child, I see why these people change their name. What the F? Also known as Tory Lanez, was convicted based on a flawed and incomplete narrative. Through Megan Pete's own words. Wait, is that Megan Stallion's name? Megan Pete? Police reports and expert analysis, the facts suggest Tory Lanez did not fire the weapon and tried to stop the conflict. The case deserves to be reconsidered as the evidence points to a different truth. Child, I certainly hope you don't have the same damn lawyers, because, child, you effed up the first damn time. I'm certainly not going to put it in your hands the second damn time, but, child, that's just me. What do I know? Megan Pete, is that Megan Thee Stallion's real name?
And yes, that is Megan's real name, Megan Pete.
Megan told police and doctors she stepped on glass, not SHOT. Shout out to up in here. Okay, Megan Pete is her real name. All right. Thank you for confirming. Appreciate you, boo. Video and officers confirm Megan stepped on a glass bottle, not hit by gunfire. Sean Kelly testified. Two women fought in the street. One fired first. Tory was still in the car. Oh, no.
Now, that I do believe.
Kelsey received free break for a year after the SHOO team. Who paid and why? Damn! Not a whole year was she on Section 8. Is that what she was going for? Shout out to Nicole. I see you, boo. Thank you so much for being here. EJ. Wait, who the hell is EJ? EJ said an object in the girl's luggage looked like a weapon, a GUN. Megan claims she spoke out in response to Tory, but the timeline proves she went public first. Tory's DNA was not found on the magazine, which I think you all said that to me.
Yeah.
Only 0.0% on the gun, statistically irrelevant. 90% of DNA on the weapon belonged to an unknown male, not Tory. Yeah,
Wait a minute. What unknown male?
Tory's jail call apology.
Wait a minute. I thought there was no male DNA on the weapon. Hold on.
It was about the drama of sleeping with two friends, not an SHOT. Tory has repeatedly said, I would never do anything like this. Oh, well, shit. If he said it, then it must not be true, child. No bullet fragments on x-ray.
I'll be back. I gotta give me some ice
Bullet
water.
fragments were lost, never presented at trial. So they're losing evidence around here.
Sounds like it.
Wilco said, my guest Kelsey SHOT her bodyguard's weapon. That would make sense. But they said that it's 90% man's residue on there, and it's only two women and one man. Well, I guess the bodyguard that was driving, but he's the one that's speaking out now. Child, that's too much. It's too much. Dane said, I really hope this isn't the proof. Well, see, I think this is it, y'all. I think this is it. Bullet fragments were lost, never presented at trial. Who is responsible for that? Prosecutors misused Tory's rap lyrics. Prosecutors misused Tory's rap lyrics, tattoos, and uncharged allegations to sway the jury. So then what they did worked? Is that what we're saying?
Wait a minute, they use rap lyrics. Hold on.
Under pressure. Megan's own timeline and injuries don't match the story of an S.
Hold on, y'all. I'm back. Now, they said they used rap lyrics. Ain't that the same thing they did in the YSL trial? And it didn't work? Let's continue.
HOOT. Oh, this is a mess. Please note that Tory was not on probation at the time of the incident. He wasn't a felon, nor did he have a criminal record before this case. The owner of the weapon has been sealed and has never been determined. Oh, no. Bottom line, the facts don't add up. The case against Tory Lanez is built on shifting stories, missing evidence, and lies. Tory Lanez did not SHOT Megan. I don't know about this. I don't know about this. Oh, Lord. Stepping into the truth. Blast or gunshot. What did Megan say happened in the hospital? And timeline contradicts Megan's claims. Megan and Kelsey had a physical altercation. Sean Kelly's testimony, Sean Kelly's statement to investigators, sworn eyewitness testimony, EJ's testimony suggests weapon in girl's bag, Harris's testimony, inconsistent and unreliable, Kelsey confirmed she was not bribed, DNA proves Tory Lanez's innocence, text message evidence appears edited, audio undermines the dance bitch claim, medical facts don't match the narrative, forensic red flags and medical doubt, the fragments went missing, Megan's faulty claims in medical records, moments that showed Tory cared, misinterpreted apology what Tory really meant, and prosecutorial misconduct concerns.
Damn, they throwing the whole damn book.
Into the damn basket, child. How did we get here? Child, how did we get here? This is too much already. I can't take it. Child, who are these people? Look at the old picture of Tory there. All right. In her own words, I ain't get cut by no glass. But let me tell you why they're saying that. I ain't get cut by no glass, but let me tell you why they saying that. Okay. I ain't get cut by no glass, but let me tell you why they saying that. You remember when she did that crazy ass line, little crazy? Ooh, Lord, back in the day. Stepping into the truth, blast or gunshot. The following videos, 1, 2, 3, 4A, and 4B, show Megan Thee Stallion injured at the scene, stating she was cut by glass and not SHOT. Officers on site also confirmed that she stepped on. These clips are key in understanding the initial reports and the shift in her later statements. All right.
Wait, is that Kelsey? Yeah, that look like Kelsey with that big ass forehead. Oh no, that's Megan. Dang, Megan's forehead's that big. Dang, Megan got a big forehead. I thought it was Kelsey. And Fortunately, that's Megan speaking.
Yeah. All right, that was Meg. She said she didn't get you. That was Meg that was there, and she said she didn't get SHOT. So just shout out to body cam now.
And here's the thing about body cams. Body cams always show the full story. Just saying. Let's let's continue.
Shout out to the coach who said K should have never gone to trial once they concluded his DNA infringement on the weapon and there was no GSR on his hands.
Oh, yeah, talk about it.
This was
There
a
was no
different
GSR on.
story. Something, child, something. Anyway, all right, let's go to two. I think she stepped on it. Now, remember she came back later and said, I was just trying to cover for him because I didn't want another black man to be taken down by the police and go to jail. I'll put that one W, girl. Tory mentioned that you ended up saying that you wasn't messing with even though you were.
Well, we have the gun here, and then we have other units. They're searching the house where it happened. So
that looks like blood on the suitcase right here. What is this? What are we looking at? This is, I think she stepped on it. That's what the title of this one is called. Blood people.
shooting or anything. That's how we got dispatched. The gun here, and then we have other units. They're searching the house where it happened. So that's all we have so far.
Nothing happened to the vehicle.
No, we don't have any casings now.
Okay, watching this call.
And then there's some cash for, looks like,
Was the person who got caught with the other people here that you have the handcuff? Was that?
I might go live later to let this Lloyd Ballo Daybell stuff play. Cause I thought it was gonna have it at 4, but what I said it's gonna be 5:30 Eastern time. So I might be back around 5:30 or 6 this evening for Lloyd Ballo Daybell. So with that being said, let's get back into this Megan Stallion.
All together?
Yes, they were on the same car.
Okay. And then, do we know how she got cut?
I believe when she stepped down, there's a
She dropped the glass bottle, and then I think she stepped on it and cut herself.
Okay.
Getting out of the vehicle.
So the content's better than
right.
Well,
So she got out of the vehicle.
But I thought that they said in Meg's medical report that there was glass, fragments of glass in the foot, and bullet fragments in the foot. Something just ain't right.
So stepped on a glass bottle, probably of liquor, allegedly. And so she dropped the bottle herself. It sounded like what this.
Well, yeah, Meg was drinking, Messy.
Alright. Oh, bloody feet. Now you see that? That looks like bloody feet. You see it on the ground here?
yeah.
See the liquor bottle? Sorry, y'all. You see the liquor bottle? Let me stop. Yeah. Smoke.
Yeah.
Oh, yo! No. Okay. This is up close, but then they showing when the police came and said get out the vehicle, the thing just fell out and broke. The liquor bottle. Shout out to RBN. Not Meg is a rabid animal. Come on now, you ain't got no sympathy and no sympathy. All right. I'm trying to figure out what we're looking at here, y'all. Bear with me.
Yeah.
Ew. But she stepped on the glass. Ew.
Yeah.
Now why she ain't have no shoes on now? Girl, you think grandmother taught you better? You gotta have shoes on. Did you hear that? You hear her stepping on the damn glass. Oh my God, I couldn't do it. Girl, this is why you gotta have shoes on, child. Have a spare in the car. I got like 5 pair of shoes in the car. Dang right.
Yeah, she's fucked.
Look, then she gotta walk with glass going further and further into her foot. Cut, cut, blood. Yeah. This is breaking. Hurry up, Lobo.
Yeah.
She got one of them Remy Ma outfits on. I feel like I see her ass. Oh my God, that sounds crazy. That sounds crazy, y'all. I'm sorry. All right. 4A. She cut herself when she stepped out. We heard it. Did we not hear that? Yo. If the police is calling you and you was SHOT, wouldn't you be screaming, I can't go, I've been SHOT? Let's think through this for a second, okay? If you was SHOT, and then the police is like, get out of the car, you should already be to the point of, I was SHOT, right? I can't walk, I was SHOT, oh my God! I figure I would be, what is the word, inconsolable.
Yeah.
If I was SHOT. I know I'd be inconsolable if I stepped on glass like that and I heard it. Oh, no. That sounds nasty. All right, she cut herself when she stepped out. Okay.
Mm. Well, there goes that.
Okay, that was quick. And, she cut herself. Wait, everybody's on the ground? Trying to see these people in the middle of the road on the ground? They still make it. Wait. Okay, this is the police car. Okay. So no one had any clothes or anything on? Because this must be Deshaun naked. I'm assuming this is the bodyguard. And here come Meg. And I guess on the other side is Kelsey.
Yeah, they was coming from a pool party. Well, except for the bodyguard.
Or at least there was a woman there that let her know, because child, the rest of them didn't get one damn. Those oppressors didn't get one damn. Okay, so she said, I can't have this on my image. Girl. I tell you. Lord. In her own words, the police biatch was being so rude, but what happened in the hospital, Lord?
I get to the motherfucking hospital, the police bitch being so rude to me. Well, what's going on? Like, da-da-da-da, you're being detained, da-da-da. Damn, I'm getting down licking, but I'm still not saying what happened. Shit crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I want people
Whatever.
to start telling me what da-da-da-da means. Because, child, too many people are saying, da-da-da-da. No, give me the information. I don't understand da-da-da-da-da. No. Fill in the fucking blank words. What did Meg say happened in the hospital? Police calmly spoke with Megan, who said she stepped on glass and mentioned she already had cuts on her right foot from stepping on glass days before. Child, how many times y'all stepped on glass, Bueller? Is that something that just happens in triple set or something? Like, I'm confused. How many
Yeah.
times does one get cut with glass? entertainer or something, child. I don't know. Now, yada 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 ain't gonna work either. Yada yada yada. No. Well, cool, it's just how with my plot holes. It's like a Jesus story. We're not today. Okay. All right. So this is from 7/12/2020. I had another cut on my right foot. I just stepped on glass the other day. Well, you know when you always have allegedly, you dropping shit because you were so drunk, allegedly. Maybe that's why there's so many cuts and she keeps getting stepping on glass. I don't know. I feel like I've never stepped on glass before, and I just feel like I wouldn't have done it twice. But that's just praise the Lord. All right. I was going to say, well, she got an FM mask on, but I guess it was that time. All I heard was Meg say that she stepped in glass already. I don't know what them people were saying. If
I don't even know what was
I don't know
said.
what them people were saying. No, nothing. Let me see, Lord. I try to keep it off the internet. However, Meg spoke first.
So, since y'all hold so worried about it,
Rude.
yes, this nigga Tory shot me. You shot me. And you got your publicists and your people going to these blogs lying and shit. Stop lying. Why lie? I don't understand. I tried to keep the situation off the internet.
How was you gonna keep a SHOOT off the internet? Girl,
Yeah, how?
Go to hell. Say it again.
So, since y'all hold so worried about it, yes, this nigga Tory shot me. You shot me. And you got your publicists and your people going to these blogs lying and shit. Stop lying. Why lie? I don't understand.
Yep, voila.
I tried to just keep the situation off the internet.
She tried to keep the situation off the internet. Okay? Child, what is... Hold on, one more minute, child. Now, this hair is getting on my nerves. It looks green to me.
So, since y'all hold so worried about it,
Yeah, everybody gotta be a hoe because you got into this bullshit. Girl.
since y'all hold so worried about it, yes, this nigga Tory shot me. You shot me. And you got your publicists and your people...
Where's his DNA at, man, if he shot you?
Lying and shit. Stop lying. Why lie? I don't understand. I tried to keep the situation off the internet.
It didn't work, girl. Shout out to Trap.
No, it didn't work.
Be careful, black man. White women tears can get you hurt. Wait, oh no. Just coming right in and causing chaos. I got you, Trap. Shout out to all of y'all that are here. Please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. I just missed you. Houseway, I'm nice, girl. Girl. Shout out to the UK. I see you young red ass back up in here. I appreciate you. I see you, boo. Everybody hit the like button for me. Moving on. Timeline contradicts Megan's claims. Megan claims she spoke out in response to Tory, but the timeline shows she went public first. Nothing negative as this. That's why I did it once. This is Exhibit 6. Nothing negative is this. That's why I didn't want to say nothing in the first place. This would have never came out if Tory would have never went to the internet telling everybody his side of the story. Oh, he can't tell his side of the story, but you can tell your side of the story whenever you want to, however you want to, and everybody's supposed to believe it, right? Uh, terrible because I didn't want to say anything in the first place. So not only did I not say anything, but now you want to get ahead of it and make yourself look like you're some type of victim. You know, you can't have first breast dust must ass bums look like victims, child. Why you did not want to why you did not want to use saying anything in the first place? Mr. Negesian? Objection asked and answered. The court, I think we've covered that, sustained by Miss T.A. What was your plan when this first happened as far as what you said? Answer, I wasn't going to say anything. I didn't want to go anywhere. I'm embarrassed. So that's Meg answering the question. Miss T.A. asked, I know you told the police that you stepped on broken glass. About 4 days later, did you come forward to the police and tell you who shot you? Answer is yes. And was that to a detective? Answer is yes. In those 4 days, what brought the change of heart? Answer, I had a change of heart because I saw online that he had tried to start getting ahead of the story and put it on a bunch of different narratives about what happened. And the next question was, so how did that make you feel? But ain't no answer to that, child. Wait, so timeline contradicts Megan's claims. So she said she had to come out and say something with her green hair because Tory was out here putting out a narrative on the blogs. So over here it says Megan posted about being SHOT. Can I bring that up? No. Lord have mercy, somebody wants me to work. The narrative that is being reported about Sunday morning events are inaccurate, and I'd like to set the record straight. This is a post from Meg. On Sunday morning, I suffered GU and SHOT wounds as a result of a crime that was committed against me and done with the intention to physically harm me. I was never arrested. Police officers drove me to the hospital where I underwent surgery to remove the bullets. I'm incredibly grateful to be alive and that I'm expected to make a full recovery. But it was important for me to clarify the details about this traumatic night. I'm currently focused on my recovery so I can return back to my life and back to making music as soon as possible. So they did have bullet fragments come out when they pulled it out. Isn't that what they said when they after he was done at the hospital?
It was glass and bullet fragments in the foot. Sure was.
Whoever said that earlier, he was right. Everybody lying. Shout out to Drew Tighten up in the up there. We saw you live earlier today. Shout out to you, Boo. Always good to see you. Thank you so much. He says, salute, sis. Back at you, Boo. Thank you so much. I see you. I appreciate you. Megan names, 7/16, Megan names Daystar to the police. On 7/27, Megan goes live, Daystar's birthday. What? Megan Thee Stallion emotional IG live about Tory Lanez situation. On his birthday?
I didn't even know that.
2020, where she got the green hair, Megan publicly names Daystar as the shooter. On 9/24, Daystar tweets for the first time, to my fans, I'm sorry for my silence, but respectfully, I got time today, 9 p.m. PST. And then on 10/20, it says, Daystar spoke on IG Live, responds to Megan, and then if I'm not mistaken, was told that he could not speak anymore. Shout out to Quarantine Radio. If you was there, it was a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. Don't just go back to 2020 and just be sitting around in the house bored. In her own words, I never put my hands on anybody, but evidence says otherwise. Oh, this is the, what you call it now?
I never put my hands on anybody.
Oh.
I never raised my voice too loud. Like, this was one of the times where it was like, it shouldn't have got this crazy. It shouldn't have escalated quiet. So I get out the car and it's like everything happens so fast. And all I hear is this man screaming, is they said it dance, start shooting. And I'm just like, oh my God. Like, he shot a couple of times. I never put my hands on anybody. I never raised my voice too loud like this.
Yeah, them lips look nice still. I ain't gonna lie. Them lips look nice.
I never put my hands on anybody. I never raised my voice too loud. Like this was one of the times where it was like, it shouldn't have got this crazy. It shouldn't have escalated prior than it did. So I get out the car and it's like everything happens so fast. And all I hear is this man screaming, is dance, start shooting. And I'm just like, oh my God. Like he shot a couple of times.
He shot a couple of times. Dance, Biatch, dance. That could be a new song, y'all. Okay. Yeah, Mimi. Mimi said, wait, were they all in the car together when the cops got them out? Yeah, because Tory and the bodyguard was laying in the middle of the road on the ground. Yeah, I don't know where Kelsey was. They ain't showed that yet. But then they showed us, if you missed it, Meg dropping the liquor bottle out of the car and then stepping on the glass. No, this is a mess. This is a whole ass mess. Anyway.
Yeah, it's a shit show.
Altercation. Child. Eyewitnesses and physical evidence indicate a physical fight between Megan Peach and Kelsey Harris. Kelsey had open wounds and cuts on her leg that were actively bleeding. No injuries were reported on Tory Lanez. The fight was between the women. Fighting over that grade A, y'all.
I wasn't even gonna say it, Messy, but Messy said it for me.
Tory Lanez must have some grade A, child. I told y'all don't listen to me. I don't know how well you can see this, but she is effed up down here on her legs. You know what that looks like? Nails. That's what that looks like, nails. And we all saw her with the nails in the to the police person. So, is there something on? Oh, there's blood down here. I don't know if you can see the mouse. I think this is two pictures of Kelsey, I guess. Even though this looks like a totally different person from the back, but there's blood all over the bottom. This is the same shoe, so it must be her. Yeah, something was going on for sure. Look at all this damn blood. Look at all these cuts on this woman's leg. Wow. So, the picture of Tory in short with nothing. Child, I can't take it. What is this? Who is snitch? I ain't never went to the police with no names. I thought a bitch that got her chain snatched, caught a loss, had something to say. Hey. Oh, that must be rap lyrics or something. Oh, Megan song lyrics from Shots Fired. Okay. Alright, so maybe they're pointing to the fact that maybe Meg has a knot on her head. You know what? Now that I'm looking, maybe that's
that is a knot on Megan's head.
Somebody did something. Child, this is too much. Shout out to Cree Cree. Appreciate you. Boo, she said I can see her having bullet fragments if they did it the ground near her and the fragments got to her foot, but that ain't mean she was SHOT though. I don't know what any of this means. I'm just a little confused on some of it. This one's supposedly telling the truth, this one's supposedly not. Then this one is lying and that one's not. Everybody wrong.
Again, medical evidence proves that Megan had bullet fragments and glass in her foot. I'm just want to put that out there.
Everybody lying. Why didn't they bring the stuff out when he was on trial? That's what I just don't understand. Oh Lord.
And why did Kelsey have full immunity?
In other words, there's a witness, and his name is Sean Kelly. All right, come on, girl.
The people in the neighborhood, there's a witness. When the police came, because the neighbors called the police.
Of course they said get these Negroes on the fire.
The people in the neighborhood, there's a witness. When the police came, because the neighbors called the police.
Sean Kelly's testimony. So eyewitness Sean Kelly told police in 8A and later testified under oath that he saw two women fighting in the street. Oh yeah, they definitely played these women.
Yep.
Get these negresses on up out of here. Get these nigglets on up out of here. We don't do that around here. Allegedly. Okay. All right.
shot at
Okay, this is Sean Kelly talking, ladies and gentlemen. Sean Kelly talking. Let me put these glasses on so I can see.
They shot at
So two girls were fighting in the car. The windows were down. While they were fighting, that's when Sean Kelly heard the weapon go off, and then one of the girls got out of the car, which is probably Kelsey, which is why Meg was still in the car, probably to GRU and change. I don't know. And then waited for the police to get there. Or maybe she was suffering from a weapon wound and she couldn't get out, but it was forced to get out because the police came. It's too much. One more again. Oh, and Sean Kelly sounds like he's from the UK.
They shot at
Well, showing out here, telling on people. Take this foolishness on over to Crenshaw because we ain't got time for this. So the transcript. Oh, God. Question. And what you did see next, sir? Who is typing this shit? Answer. They were fighting. They had started fighting. Question. Two girls? Answer. Yes. Question. And when you say the two girls were fighting, could you describe what they were doing and what they were fighting about? Not about, but how they were fighting. Answer. They were pulling their hair and hitting each other, and it was quite violent.
Oh, sound like a drag out fight, you ask me.
Because Sean, you sound like you're from the UK. Okay?
Sound like a drag out.
You still only see the two girls, correct? Answer is yes. Question. What happened at this point? Was the fight continuing? Was it stopped? Answer. They were fighting for a while because I told my son to come into my room. Child, the man was scared in his own damn house. And I asked him to get into my bed too, and then they were still fighting. They was all bent over, sort of wrapped in each other, fighting.
Damn. He going into detail.
He brought his son into the room because he was scared. Sean Kelly's testimony testified that two women were fighting and one of them fired the first few SHOTs while Tory was still in the car. He said Tory got out afterward and tried to take the weapon away. Damn, he was just up in the curtains like a brandy child. Like this. Like this. Not open too much because he didn't want nobody to see, but open just enough to see what's going on, child. You know we do the same thing. I was just doing it a second ago, looking out the window like this. They can't see me. Woo, Lord, help your people. Okay. Question. Okay, did you state, sir, that my blank, that the shorter gentleman, oh no. What is that called? What is that? Size discrimination? Why you gotta call him short? I mean, I'm a good one. Well, why you gotta call him short? This is gotta be illegal somewhere. The shorter gentleman didn't come out of the car until the initial shot fireworks had started. Answer yes. Question, excuse me. Answer yes. Question, so when the initial shot or fireworks had started, isn't it true you stated that my client was still in the car? Answer, yes, I believe so. Question, the shorter gentleman was in the car. Answer, yes. Over here it says, question, okay, and did you state that initially you saw the two girls fighting? Answer, I did, yes. Question, did you say that after you saw the two girls fighting, you saw one of the girls shoot, sir? Answer, I believe so, but sir, stand on business, child, stand on business. Question,
Like, share,
sir,
subscribe
did you
if you
say that
enjoy the content.
The shorter guy got involved at that point trying to take away the weapon? Mr. Bond, objection, pleading, the court overruled. Is that what you said? The witness. Yeah. So Tory was trying to take the weapon away from someone else after they allegedly discharged it, and he's being held accountable anyway. Or if this, oh well, maybe this thing. Well, no, this is the transcript, so it was entered. Okay. So that's the transcript. Lord, Sean Kelly's statement to an investigator. In a separate interview, Sean Kelly said he saw Kelsey and Megan fighting violently, with Kelsey, rear passenger, attacking Megan, front passenger. The driver, Jaquan,
Hood
the
ministry.
driver, Jaquan, tried to intervene. He stated that a woman fired the weapon, while Tory Lanez, described as the shorter black guy.
Come on. Shorter black guy.
There is no way Tory fired the weapon.
I'll be right back, y'all.
So let me see. Meg was in the front. Jaquan was driving. Tory was in the back. Kelsey was in the back. So Kelsey was behind Meg. It says rear passenger. Meg was in the front on the passenger side. So obviously, Tory was on the driver's side. The shorter black guy. This is too much, child. This is too much. Sean Kelly describes Kelsey in rear passenger.
So the girl who came out of the passenger, talking about the front passenger, the rear passenger.
Oh, so that's Kelsey. Kelsey got out there and said, "I'm coming for that ass."
So the girl comes out of the rear passenger, and she goes to the front passenger, and she opens up the car door, and then what happens?
They're screaming and shouting at each other, and they start fighting.
The two girls.
Yeah, I can see one like feet coming out trying to kick her, and the other one's balls in the neck.
So the girl who does the punching and the kicking is the girl that comes out of the back passenger. Yeah, I understand. And it's loud with the cars.
So basically, the car stopped. Joan and Pat got out, started screaming, shouting, ripped the door, pulled the door open, and talking so sort of viciously that the wife student got out. She started screaming, she starts hitting the girl. Down on the side, her feet come out, she starts to kick the girl away. Passenger, they get it out, they start fighting here, they start fighting. One comes around, goes to sort of break it up, it's a bit more violent. And between them, the girl went from smoking to the front row of the passenger seat.
Where's the shorter black guy? He's in the back of the car. Okay.
So hell, they find out in the middle of the street and Tory not giving a shit.
Yo. Tory Lanez says, and
So in other words, they fighting and Tory's not giving the SHIT about the two of them find out in the middle of the street. I mean, but if you think about it though, if I was Tory, I'd be chilling too. I mean, Tory's like this here, like, look. Tory's like, look, I already had both of y'all, so you know what else is there?
not my business, not my problem. He said, he's probably HIGHGRUNK and mad that he wasn't able to NUT, okay? And said, I don't give a fuck, okay? Stop funny. I'm making this I'll play it again though, but the witness said, I'm sick of all of y'all. Y'all not act no damn where. So Kelsey got out of the back seat, ripped open the door viciously where Meg was. She was coming for that ass. So with that much anger, listen, I'm not a lawyer. I just play a lawyer on YouTube, okay? This is me as a lawyer. So Kelsey got out of the back seat of the car, unprovoked, ripped person that did all this when you hear about Kelsey coming out and then these two biatches start fighting each other over a ninja because that's what they always do. That's
Talk
always
about it.
for everything unless it's money. Because Messi told y'all because I be doing bitches, okay? I be doing it. Lord. Sean said, take that shit on over there. You over here got a whole kid I got to be worried about. Y'all out here acting like vicious people. Take that shit back. Take Jaquan, Kelsey, Meg, Tory, the short black guy, and all of y'all. Take that shit back over there to Calabasas, over at Kylie Jenner's house, which is where they came from. Gone. How do you miss all that? Viciously. Sean said. Yo, and when a bitch is mad, woo, no. See, these the bitches that you all be messing with, you crusty, dusty, musty, rusty. Y'all be making them like this. Y'all be Tory out here giving up that grade A to both of them, allegedly. Giving up the grade A to both of them. They back there talking about, no, he loved me. Girl, he loved me. You don't know, he gave it to me. Da-da-da-da-da. He gave it to me, da-da-da-da-da. Then here she comes in, well, he did it to me, da-da-da-da-da. And he back there chilling like, yeah. He's sitting over here, yeah. Talk about it. Be about it, okay? Yo, I'm telling you. That's what was going on, okay? I'm just saying. Shout out to Trap for another two. He said, of course it's likely black men are savage, dusty bums. You already know. You need me to tell you again? Fresh dust, must, rust, ash, skinny, creature, bum. And I know I missed something there, alright? I'm just saying. It is what it is. Child, I can't do it. Not at this point, Meg. That's what you'll see yourself. Maybe he did. So Jaquan had the weapon. Well, it would make sense if he's the bodyguard to have the weapon, right? That's what I'm thinking. That would make sense. But how get away from him? Jaquan ain't trying to get charged with nothing, okay? Jaquan is not trying to get charged with nothing because I would assume that he's not supposed to let anybody get his weapon, right? Like if the oppressor let someone get their weapon, they would be in trouble, right? So I'm thinking maybe the same thing. Shout out to Reaper, appreciate you. He said Messi knows these launches. Write that down. If I did mispronounce, you know what I meant. You know what I'm talking about. You know damn well I done told y'all, okay? Save it, sir. You know I done told y'all. It's because of y'all most of the time. That's why I be like, why y'all think they always bring on these damn videos talking about you ain't this, you ain't that, I can't stand you, make me sick, you get on my nerves, I don't want a man, I don't want a man, I don't need a man, I don't want a man, I don't need a man. Then you worry about what the fuck y'all doing. Come on now, stop this. Where's Kofa? Kofa, are you ear hustling? Cause child, let me play this mess again, cause this man said I'm sick of you Negroes. He was black fatigued before we he was black fatigued before we knew there was black fatigue. Lord, help your people. Alright. Come on, Sean.
Was the yesterday done from
So the girl who came out of the passenger, you're talking about the front passenger? The rear passenger. So the girl comes out of the rear passenger, and she goes to the front passenger, and she opens up the car door, and then what happens?
They're screaming and shouting at each other, and they start fighting.
The two girls.
Yeah, I can see one like keep coming out trying to kick her, and the other one's and then
So the girl who does the punching and the kicking is the girl that comes out of the back passenger. Yeah, I understand. And it's loud with the cars.
So basically, the car stopped. Jonas had gone out, started screaming, shouting, ripped the door, pulled the door open, and pulled it so sort of viciously that the wife seemed to drive got out. She started screaming, she started hitting the girl. The girl started her feet come out, she started to kick the girl away. passenger. You get it out, some fighting here, and then they start fighting. The driver comes round, tries to sort of break it up, and it's a bit more violent. And between that, the girl then climbs back into the front row of the passenger seat.
Where's the shorter black guy?
He's in the back.
He's in the back of the car? Okay.
Oh my God. What about the shorter black guy? Child. The oppressors think they slick. I'm going to them too, okay? Nicole said, I wonder if Jaquan was more of a street juice felon being used as a bodyguard. Ooh, and he wasn't supposed to have that weapon. Ooh.
Most likely.
That's why it came up missing. That kind of makes a little bit more sense. A little bit more sense. Wow, we're putting the pieces together, child. They need to hire us, child. They need to hire us. Let me see. Okay, so this one, Sean Kelly explicitly says the girl shoots. Oh, no.
Then the gun. So she in the box is open.
And you're seeing the girl shoot?
Can I help you?
Okay. So you see the girl doing the shooting?
I see it got with the girl standing here that got shooting. That's what's happening. And I'm above. So, but then the guy gets out again from the back.
Wow. Wow. So we just now listening to Sean and Cree. I believe that the bodyguard did go missing.
Yeah, the bodyguard did go missing.
It makes sense then with what Nicole said, and Cree said that the child that the bodyguard came up missing. So hold on, Vladimir, for 1 second. Robert said he didn't see it. When you're showing Kelly, I'm assuming who you're talking about, right? He saw enough to say, he knew the difference between two women. He knew the difference between two men. He knew the difference between the short black guy and I'm gonna assume the bigger black guy. Because Tory ain't got no clothes on, the other one is fully clothed. And he can see the two biatches is over here scrapping like violent hyenas.
Yep.
So he saw enough to know all that, right? So if he says that he saw one of the girls, like just say he didn't know which one it was, well off into the car, that's clearly not the short black guy that he referred to, or the bigger clothed dude. Wow. I'm gonna play it again, but damn, this is half damn crazy. Vladimir, appreciate you, boo. He said maybe Pat Williams really was serious when he said more celebrity upcoming years.
Yep.
I don't know if we can handle it. This is too much. This is too much. Shout out to you, boo. I appreciate you. Nicole says, girl, as in your teens and blame the black guy. Girl. Good luck, gentlemen, child.
SY, SBM, SY, SBM.
But allegedly, all these celebrities are luring up now, even though I don't know why they wouldn't beforehand, but y'all, what do I know? I'm not following it that closely, but I just get some tidbits, child. Shout out to Cutthroat. I see Boo. He said bodyguard was definitely missing. Oh. We're cracking the case over here, yeah. We are cracking the case over here. That makes sense then. Putting it together. Daniel says SYSPM, child, y'all better. Y'all better. Let's hear that again, child. And who is this lady that just comes out of the blue? Man, we are in the middle of a conversation with the oppressor, and here the SU come talking about nothing. Ain't it like 3 a.m. in the damn morning? Shouldn't you be home?
Then the gun.
Gonna sit back.
So she
There we
He's
go.
a guy. And you see,
Let me just say right here, we already know that the right side of the car is Kelsey and Meg and Kelsey, period. On the left side of the car is bodyguard Tory.
Bodyguard Tory,
So anything
okay.
happening over here, where they're coming out over here is them. This is crazy, y'all. This is crazy. Y'all hit the like button for me, subscribe if you already knew.
Seeing the girls shoes. Can I help you? So you see the girl doing the shooting?
I see it was the girl standing here that he got shooting into the car. That's what the person
Now, what is drop SHOOT into the car? Just wailing off in the car? Is that what that means?
So you see the girl doing the shooting?
I see it was the girl standing here that he got shooting into the car. That's what the person but it's dark and I'm above, so
Hold on. I need to pause this. Wait a minute. Is he saying that Kelsey was using the weapon into the car? Is that what he's saying? Hold on, y'all.
Man up. Don't change up now, child. You said it was two biatches on the right side of the car, and now you want to come back and try to act like you don't know. Child, please. Man up.
and I'm above, so but then the guy picks up again from the back.
Child, this is too much. This is too much. So he said the girl SHOOTs. Sworn eyewitness testimony. Key witnesses. Oh, there's other people. Corroborate Sean Kelly's story. 10 and 11. Child, I cannot read that. It's too blurry. Sorry, y'all. I can't. I can read 11. Together, the statements of Smith, James, and Kelly paint a consistent picture. Two women were fighting. A woman fired the weapon, and Tory tried to de-escalate the situation. So 11 says Ms. Kelsey Harris hired elite security to accompany her to court the 2 days she was testifying. This is the only time she's been a client. I have not worked for Daystar Peterson nor Megan Pete. This is somebody named Brady James. I heard these statements as we were in the car getting a bite to eat after court. We went to a restaurant named Fixin's. Ms. Harris and the father of her child were the only people in the car. Later also sent similar statements to her attorney of record in front of the courthouse and in the cafe. She was nervous and speaking generally, asking questions. Her lawyer was telling her it would be okay and she could plead the fifth if she was uncomfortable. Nice. Ain't that nice? Plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. I ain't got to say shit. FBI. Okay? I heard Ms. Harris question, how can I not tell on myself and how am I protected if I tell certain things? The father of her child is...
Now, why would Kelsey need to ask that question if she didn't do anything wrong? If you didn't do anything wrong, why would she need to ask that question? And not only that, but why would she need to plead the fifth? I'll wait.
explain immunity to her. At Fixin's, Ms. Harris stated that she SHOT'd the weapon 3 times in the air, and Daystar Peterson ran up to her and grabbed her arm, pushing it down, causing the weapon to fire to her. So in other words, it still was y'all crusty, dusty, musty, rusty, ashy ass bums fault. Kofa, glad you're here. Just want to make sure that you hear what's going on, okay? This is still y'all's fault regardless. Even though Kelsey has a weapon, even though Kelsey and Meg are on the right side of the car, even though Sean Kelly sees 2 women violently fighting and saw her drop down into the car, now all of a sudden Kelsey says, under immunity, oh no, he came and tried to, I only fired in the air. I volley fight in the air. Then he came over, grabbed me, and then made me point in and made me SHOOT 2 more times. This is amazing. I give up. You know what, gentlemen? I just think that you're just like, are y'all the true Lord in heavens or something? Because the amount of things that you're responsible for just boggles the mind. I just don't understand. It's like, are y'all really Superman? Are y'all really superheroes? And I just don't know if you're not using your power for good. Are y'all just out here really? At the end of the day, and we just doesn't realize it until now. Cause child, ain't nothing. There is absolutely nothing that you all don't do or not responsible for. Nothing. Nothing. How y'all get this much credibility, responsibility, and just able to be this wonderful? Y'all are just wonderful. I'm gonna stop talking about y'all. Cause y'all, I don't want y'all to do nothing to me. Positivity over here, child. Y'all are the best of the best of the best. Shout out to from New York. He said you simply, thank you, boo. He said you simply can't fire that many rounds and have no residue on yourself. I heard Tory was the only one tested. They didn't test Kelsey. What would they need to test her for? She's got immunity. She has immunity, and you got a boyfriend telling her what she should say. You should be telling the truth since you have immunity. So if you fired off, then you ain't lying to you because you got immunity, right? I don't know if that's true. Allegedly, I'm gonna put a lawyer on YouTube, child. Shout out to Vladimir. Thank you, honey. He said even when we were talking about Megan, how does Diddy keep coming up? Pause. I have no doubt that Meg made it to a Diddy party, allegedly. Okay? Allegedly. Excuse me, Tony said, wait, somebody SQT Meg with her arm. It's y'all. Y'all are the best. Y'all are the best. Shout out to Cutthroat. Appreciate you. He said it. I doubt the community will blame the black man with itch to lose.
Seems that
They got
way.
Diddy up there. Why not? They got Diddy up there. He got plenty to lose. I'm just saying. Allegedly. I don't know. But y'all,
Seems that way.
y'all are awesome sauce, okay? Because child, you are responsible for everything. Everything. Even shit you ain't even there for, you're responsible for the shit. Shout out to Romello in the building. Appreciate you, boo. He said, can't blame this black man. My frontal. Woo! Now my frontal lobe. Try to use that. I think you're still gonna get credit. I think you're still gonna get credit. But try it, child. Try it. Because I just think that y'all are just awesome to be just so magically responsible for anything and everything that goes wrong. Now, nothing that seems to go right, but everything that seems to go wrong.
Yeah, unfortunately.
No wonder y'all don't live long. Shout out to Daniel Cunningham. I'm sorry, y'all. I appreciate the super sticker, boo. Thank you so much for being here. Shout out to everyone that is here. We are solving the case. I don't care what nobody says. We are solving the effing case. Y'all make sure you hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are new. Child, what is next? What is next? EJ, good old EJ. EJ's testimony suggests weapon in girls' bags. Still girls, but somehow, some way, it's going to be y'all's fault. EJ King is Megan's former stylist. Said an object in her purse looked like a hand weapon. In Exhibit 12, EJ said he may have seen things that looked like a weapon in the bag or purse, but he never asked questions or confirmed that they were. Exhibit 13, this adds to reasonable doubt. If Kelsey had the weapon, there is great possibility Tory cannot be the shooter. But he can, because he came over and grabbed her arm and made her wail off 2 more times, because that is the power of a man, in this case, a black man. Because, child, it's all a guy. Don't think it's just a Negro. It's all a guy. Okay? Just FYI. Question. You can't tell us it's for sure a weapon, but you've seen something like a handgun. This is amazing. Is that fair to say? And the stylist said, yeah. Question. Sir, when we were upstairs just a few minutes ago, do you recall stating that you have seen things that look like weapons? Answer. Oh, yeah. It looks like But like I said, if I picked it up, no. But something like it, yes. Child, what the hell does that mean?
What?
Um, Question. Well, let me ask you this. You may have not picked that up, and you're telling us you don't know if it's an actual working firearm, correct? Answer, right. Question. Have you seen anything in any of the bags or any time you've been out without security? Have you seen anything that resembled something that looked like a weapon? A firearm? Answer, possibly yes. Child, give a fucking answer. What are we talking about?
Thank you.
Question. What do you mean possibly? Thank you. Is that a yes, sir? Thank you. Nay says yes, possibly, correct. Good effing bye. I can't take it.
I'm gonna speed
Yes,
this up a
possibly.
little
I
bit.
don't go through them to check for a firearm, but I'm.
Here we go.
Answer, I can't tell you the time, but yes, July 12, 2020. Question. And you saw what happened?
And this here is supposed to be Kelsey's testimony that I just fast forward to. Cause EJ wasn't telling us nothing much.
During that SHO team, didn't you? Answer. I mean, again, no. The way I was positioned, honestly, no. Why did they call this shit out at the time, especially when
Thank you.
guys,
Why did they not
Sean
call
Kelly
out?
saying that he saw the two on the right hand side get out the car and fight, saw one with a weapon. How does this go on like all this time? 15 says, question, okay, in September when you interviewed with us, it was not a blur, correct? Answer, again, I said things to protect myself that night. This is Kelsey talking. This is Kelsey answering y'all. Okay, well, question. Okay, well, you said, answer, that day? Question, you said it's a blur. You're trying to protect yourself, but you're telling us you didn't see anything or you didn't hear anything. It's a blur. Is that right? Answer, I didn't see anything, so, how?
Really?
How? How did I let this go? He said he got the same lawyer as he's an idiot. There is no way. What is going on right now? Shout out to Wombat with another 5. Appreciate you. He said, that's fine. I'll also take the blame for reporting this treatment. Da 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 da. Oh, I know you're the reason why I keep getting these claims. I know. You ain't fooling me, child. I know. That MSG for you. Okay, passenger area. Answer, again, when I spoke with you, I said a few different things. Question. Did you SHOOT Tory, or excuse me, did you SHOOT Megan? Answer, no. Question. Who SHOT Megan? Answer. Again, when I was getting out of the car, all I heard was shots. I didn't actually see.
Really?
Question. Did you tell us that when you looked at maybe the second or third weapon shot, that's when you see Tory? That's when you see Tory, and he's in the front seat. Oh, now suddenly Tory's in the front seat, and he must have jumped over into the front seat, and he's leaning over the door. Look at this amazing stuff that y'all are doing. Look at y'all. Everywhere at all times. Look at that. From here, I'm there, I'm everywhere. Congratulations, gentlemen. You are the bomb.com. But he said, do you remember telling us that? Answer, again, our interview was not 100% truthful. Everybody lying. Right, Robert. We have multiple versions of that night with 4 people in one vehicle and nobody seems to be able to get the damn story straight. Send them all to jail. Y'all send them all to jail. Oh, nobody knows. Oh, no. Ain't that what happened when we were younger, though? Shout out to Generation X. Oh, nobody want to say nothing? Then everybody getting in trouble. They need to do more of that today for so many things and so many people. Shout out to Cutthroat. I appreciate you, hon. He says, awesome. You're awesome. You're awesome. You're awesome. Shout out to Cutthroat. I appreciate you, boo. He said, when in doubt, the community blames the black man with ish to lose. I think it's time for y'all to take this as a compliment. There's nothing you can't do. You are awesome sauce, no matter what. I'm here to tell you, okay? From me to ya, you're the best. But don't go by me, child, because I'm a white supremacist talking points anyway. Shout out to Mr. Wombat with the 5 memberships. everyone who is here. If you did get a membership, excuse me, if you did get a membership, please make sure you thank Mr. Wombat. You can thank the black side, you can thank the white side. Just thank him because he's a male. And males are the answer to everything, clearly, okay? They're responsible for everything. Just FYI, including Mr. Wombat. Thank you so much, honey. I appreciate you. Thank you for your support. Shout out to everyone that is here. Thank you to all the channel members. Thank you so much for your support on a monthly basis. Shout out to Drag Guy. He said, let them twerk behind bars. I agree.
Might as well.
Damn crazy. But I blame the lawyers too. Like, child, what are y'all do? Child, he'd have been better off getting a lead attorney, Nate the lawyer, AV. Child, we got plenty of lawyers around here. Just grab one of them up. They ain't doing shit for being on YouTube all day any daggone way. No shade, no shade. Shout out to IB and bring it down messy. Make it plain for them. Clearly, these people are not good lawyers. I need to just go back to school and no, I'm not doing too much student loan debt. I don't want to be a statistic. So, you know what I'm saying, child. You know what I'm saying. Thank you, Vladimir. He said when black men are blamed for everything, it means the diet don't work the same. Child, I'm not using the excuse because these other people do. So just tag along and just do the same daggone thing. Who gives a damn, child? No.
Speed this up a little bit more.
Oh, Lord. He is standing up over the window, SHO14, but he never touched the weapon. Lord have mercy.
In the car shooting from the car, and he is standing up over the window shooting. In the car shooting from.
Now, how can he be shooting at you, Megan, when his DNA is not on the gun? And there's no GSR on Tory whatsoever. Make it make sense.
On the car, and he is standing up over the window shooting.
Carol, who believe that guy gonna get him when she was talking anyway? I did not. I did not. But he never touched the gun. Whoever said that, right? DNA proves Tory Lanez innocence. Clearly not. A forensic expert testified that 90% of DNA on the weapon belonged to an unknown male, not Tory Lanez. His DNA was not found on the magazine. Software used for analysis had documented instability and potential for false matches. An expert testified that if Tory had fired the weapon 5 times, his DNA would be expected on the weapon, but it wasn't found. Female DNA was found on the weapon. Kelsey tested positive for GSR, but her DNA was never tested against the weapon. Tory Lanez's DNA was not on the magazine and only 0.01% on the firearm. This amount is incredibly small, equivalent to picking a blade of grass from a football field.
Damn.
Child. The mixture of donors in the sample, blah, 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 of the weapon was estimated by the straight mix software. All right, that's how they tested it. This one says, question, now let's go back to the same thing with the magazine. You talked about the weapon. Can you tell us what, explain what the LAPD concluded after testing of the swab as to the magazine from this case? Answer, yes. When they tested the magazine, they saw that they had, again, at least 4 people. And so coincidence? Maybe not. They aren't together, the magazine and the weapon. There may be some similarities there. I'm looking at that. They absolutely excluded Peterson. Oh, no. Oh, no. They absolutely excluded Peterson. He is not one of those 4 people. He's not on the magazine. And so when they take a look at that, that's a clear exclusion. Can't be there. Question. Sir, counsel keeps saying about the weapon, touching the weapon, you can't exclude Mr. Peterson. Sir, is there any evidence as you sit here that the people can say that Mr. Peterson touched that weapon, yes or no? Answer, no. Question, and is that the same opinion that the LAPD criminalist has? Answer, that's correct. Question, sir, again, I'm going to ask you this hypothetical, and I'm going to leave out the fact that it's my weapon. If I pick up a weapon from inside of a vehicle, I take that weapon, I get out of the car, I well off 5 times. I put that weapon back in the car. Would you expect my DNA to be on that weapon, sir? Answer, I would, yes. Question, is my client's, Mr. Peterson's DNA on the weapon, sir? Answer, not that we can tell, no. I have no further questions.
There you go.
Half damn crazy, y'all. Half damn crazy. This one says 19D, so we know one male DNA was found on the handgun. At least one is the answer. Why don't you believe me while calling me names at the same girl?
You do your fat bitch.
You don't go to hell.
Why would I lie? You want
Shut
to
up,
be
Maggie.
a bad person.
Let's fast forward. Here we go.
What made
And all I heard was a man screaming, and he said, dance.
Audio undermines the dance bitch claim. The
Here we go.
ring camera audio
Listen.
confirms 5 shots, but does not capture Tory Lanez.
Listen.
Amazing. This is amazing.
Notice between the first 3 shots and the second 2, it was only 3 seconds, which indicates the same person who shot the first 3 shots and the person who shot the second 2 rounds are the same person, and everything is pointing to Kelsey Harris being the shooter of the weapon. That is it. That is all.
You didn't hear no screams.
Talk about it.
There's no screams, no shots, no nothing. This is amazing. Now let's not forget, right? Kelsey said that she welled off 3 in the sky. And Tory came over all of a sudden and grabbed her and made her do 2 more in the car. That was a sprint. Listen, there's like no time in between. Listen. There's not much time in between to be doing all that.
Yeah, it's only 3 seconds.
How much time do you think that is between SHOTs?
3 seconds. I just
3
timed
seconds?
it. It was 3 seconds.
That's like 2 seconds.
Which tells me
That's
same
like 2
shooter.
seconds. So you telling me that? Oh, I forgot. All of you gentlemen are miracle workers and superheroes, and you can just make stuff happen. Leap in a single bound, child. Who knew there was Supermans amongst us? Where am I at? Shout out to Reaper. Appreciate you. Boo. He said, man, these dying think she was in Harlem Nights or nothing to lose. Dance, B.I. When was that time to even say that, really? With that
that is on Harlem Nights is right there, man.
This is trial-based discovery, not appeal. Okay. Not sure what that means, but okay. I appreciate you. Nicole said that wasn't Tory, that was Kelsey, allegedly.
Sure was Kelsey.
I forget, one of them said that
It sure was Kelsey.
came over, grabbed her arm, made her put in, pointed her hands into the car, and then he did the last 2 fire-offs. That's what she said. Wow. So even when biatches is mad at each other, they sticking together. They don't want to go to jail. Shout out to Live from New York. Appreciate you. He said Megan watches too much TV. Sean said Megan's a millennial. I believe it, child. I believe it. Not Meg thinks she's the star of power. She just might. She just might. Yo, exactly. No way. She had time. He had no time to get to her. Yeah.
Thank
I
you.
didn't think it was 3 seconds. Like.
Thank you. He had no time to get to her. Thank you.
He probably drunk. Allegedly. He probably HIV.
All of them were drunk.
Allegedly.
It wasn't just him. All of them were drunk except for the bodyguard.
But, you know, he's short. So he's short, though, so he has speed. So maybe he was able to leap, like, in a single bound because, you know, y'all can do everything.
Come on, Messi. Really?
I don't know, y'all. Shout out to Mike Love up in here. He said, thank you, boo. He said that was just noise in an empty room. Oh, yeah, that was just noise in an empty room. I hear you. I believe you. I agree. Shout out to A.O. God. Thank you, honey. He said it's next fixing of the hair while crying and Gail looking like, give it to him good, honey, for me. Agree. Anyway, let me see what I missed. Where's that? Johnson Profilo, I appreciate you, honey. He said in my Stephen A. Smith's voice, somebody lying. I don't know. But somebody lying. Child, they all lying. This is all half damn crazy.
Yep.
We got a Zenio up in here. You got that, child. You got that. All right. What else is going on, child? What do you think? No cute distress? Is that what we're talking? No cute distress. Dr. Milton Little, orthopedic, diagnosed bilateral weapon wounds based on imaging. He removed 3 small fragments under general anesthesia and called wounds superficial, yet performed surgery. Claimed fragments were bagged and given to the police. And then suddenly lost. Dr. Anna Howe.
What that just proves that there were bullet fragments in Megan's foot. Again, some of y'all don't believe that there were bullet fragments in her foot. That there just proved it.
Plastic surgery described wounds as superficial and cleanly closed. X-ray showed no fractures, minimal residual shrapnel. Dr. Howe treated for cellulitis infection, discharged without mention of ballistic trauma. Forensic red flags and medical doubt. Key medical findings. Radiology report, no radiopacked foreign bodies. I'm not reading all that. Alright, so those are 3 doctors. They all said a bunch of different things. Can't even depend on the fucking doctor. Live from New York, appreciate you, boo. He said, to be fair, black women can get cute and still be able to hold their phones to record that live stream, and so Megan not screaming is plausible. Oh no. Stop it. Y'all crazy, y'all. Alright. The fragments went.
What? Y'all.
The fragments went missing.
I gotta pause this for a second. Now, if the fragments are the main evidence in the case, and the fragments went missing. No. Let me keep it real. The fragments didn't go missing. The fragments disappeared because somebody wanted those fragments to disappear. The only question is who.
3 doctors, and nobody could get the shit from any of them over there to the damn police station. Lord, the oppressors are effing up. Live from New York said so Megan had a paper cut. It sounds like it, right? At preliminary hearings, detectives stated bullet fragments were missing. Prosecutors later claimed LAPD had them. Oh, well, it's LAPD. There you go. They couldn't even get that OJ shit right. Inconsistency suggesting an evidence mismanagement or miscommunication. Prosecutors claim the LAPD still has the bullet fragments allegedly removed from Megan's foot, yet during a preliminary hearing, Detective Brian Stallmer stated the fragments were missing. If LAPD had the fragments, why did the lead investigator testify in this manner? The chain of custody comes to question with such a clear error. This casts doubt on the integrity and completeness of the evidence. Then why in the hell didn't y'all say that then? Lord, 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 that's what I say. That's what I say. This says now the question. Now the bullet fragments which were allegedly removed from Megan's ankles, they can't be located. Correct? Answer, correct. Question. And you indicated that you reviewed the medical reports from Cedars, or at least some of them? Answer, yes. Question. Did you read the report that called her finding superficial injuries? Yes. Nothing further. Megan's faulty claims and medical records. So here she is with that blue fucking hair, or green. On August 17th, she went to the club with an ace bandage on her left foot, despite claiming to have been SHOT'd in both feet. Bueller. Bueller. So you can't walk? So you can't walk after you get SHOT? Child. All she needs is an ace bandage. So next time y'all get SHOT, just put an ace bandage on it. You'll be good. You can get back to twerking and everything. Child to Dane, I apologize, boo. Thank you so much. He said you have to show police or prosecutor misconduct. No, I think they just idiots, honestly.
Yeah, they are
How you
idiots.
listen shit? That's your job.
Especially
Yeah,
bullet
I'm
fragments.
not saying that it's
How
not,
you
that
how
it's
can you
not
not keep
true,
up
but
with bullet
child, that's their
fragments?
job. That's
Bro.
crazy. Anyway, shout out to all the new subscribers. I see y'all. Appreciate you. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. Shout out to London's Inspection. I see you. Thank you so much. Y'all hanging in there. Almost to the 2-hour mark. My patience is running thin. So this is a picture of her going to the club because you know she got to keep working, child. With the ace bandage on if you can't see it. Question. Was there a lot of pain afterwards? Answer. Yes. I couldn't walk for a while and I couldn't feel the side of my left foot. Question. Did you have nerve damage? Answer. Yes. I still have nerve damage. Did we hear any of them people talk about nerve damage? I feel like I didn't hear that. Question. And what do you mean by that? Answer. I can't really feel the left side of my foot. Then how you dancing? How? How? Question. And based on your experience, did you see anything that there was any nerve damage or any of these fragments penetrate and touch the nerve or any of that? Did you see anything like that? Answer. We did not identify any nerve involvement on the left side. No further questions. There was no sign of nerve damage per the doctor's testimony, even though Meg insisted she suffered from it. Child, just let her be the doctor. Child, just let her be the damn doctor. I can't take it. Stop it, sir. Stop it. Shout out to L. Oh, thank you, boo. He said they swear black men are incapable of any and everything on any given day, but we are masterminds and gods when it comes to violence and evil. Yes, you're welcome. You're welcome. If ain't nobody gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you. If y'all ever want to know the truth, come to me, I'm gonna tell you. Okay? That's all I'm saying. You don't want to know the truth, don't come to me. Okay? Don't ask me. That's all I'm saying. Shout out to Live from New York. Appreciate you. He said you don't nerve damage from superficial wounds. And how about the doctor didn't say it? Meg said it. How in the hell is she going to say what nerve damage is? Don't you need to get in there and see the damn nerves? The all damn audacity. Shout out to Coastal. Appreciate you. Boo, he said twerking up a storm on an SHOT foot. That's another level of hootivity. It's a miracle. It's a miracle. What are you talking? She just as miracle as y'all are, okay? Is this Tory in the, yeah, this short black man. Moments that show Tory care. Contrary to popular belief, Tory showed care and concern for Megan. Child, do we care? Do I care?
Address that the incident occurred, you know? No, I don't know that. I was just talking about my girlfriend. That's there you go. Stay right here for me, bro. Hey, have you got an address number for me? Hey, bro, step up right here. We got an address number for me. Alright, so the person over here, how many degrees on you? No, I don't. You need an R?
Look at that. He over here worrying about her.
Address that the incident occurred, you know? I don't know that. I was just checking out my filter. One second, bro. Stay right here for me, bro. Hey, you gotta enter this number, bro. Hey, bro, step up right here and enter this number, man. Alright? So, the question will be good. How many people on you? You need an R. Thank you.
Mego. That's my girlfriend. Good old Mego. That's my girlfriend.
Do you want to talk about what happened tonight? Your girl to safety.
Damn, he is short in that chair, child. That looks like one of my grandkids.
Do you want to talk about what happened tonight? Your girl to safety.
Oh, shut up. Misinterpreted apology with Tory really meant many appointed many many appointed to Tory Lanez's jail call as an admission of guilt in the incident, but this is a misrepresentation. Tory has publicly clarified that his apology was never about a SHO team, but about the drama caused by sleeping with two close friends and getting caught. Oh, look at him taking accountability and responsibility. Oh yeah, he got some good grade up. Sure. Shout out to Cutthroat, thank you, honey. He said that Tory is guilty and Union just better vote for Cam. Lord have mercy. When she runs again, y'all better go ahead and vote for Cam. Because all the things that's happening now that's bad and wrong in the world is because y'all didn't vote for Cam. Prosecutorial misconduct concerns, alright. They use his rap lyrics, his tattoos, and uncharged prior incidents to prejudice the jury. Mentioning Tory Lanez's right to not testify potentially violated his constitutional protections. Tory Lanez's choice to testify or not is a protected constitutional right. The fact that a defendant does not testify on his own behalf should not be fodder for the courts nor an interpretation of guilt. Justice requires clarity, fairness, and facts, not assumptions. Well, there y'all go.
Yep. There you have it.
Lord have mercy, we made it to the end. Give yourselves a pat on the back.
And we're done.
That was too damn much.
Only thing I'm going to say is to end this, justice for Tory, and may the truth come out. Peace. Like, share, subscribe. See y'all later.